What up? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got one person in the chat. Chat, show me where you're at. Say what's up. My name is DubDigital. I come on here twice a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time ish. Y'all know the drill. It's always fun. We talk about crypto. We're going to talk about crypto a lot today. That's my favorite thing to talk about. We're going to talk about the upcoming altcoin season starting to shape up pretty much like we thought, guys. Pretty much like we thought. We'll have to see. Probably be another pullback like I've talked about, but I think the cat's out of the bag on this one. This thing might heat up with a quickness, though. I mean, fingers crossed, right? It's been long enough. It's not like we haven't been waiting for it. And, that's one of the things, right? Like, everyone says, oh, it's going to take some time. It's already taken some time. And if this thing really turns up faster than people think, that's really kind of the 4-year cycle must be questioned at that point. But I guess time will tell. Can't claim victory just yet. Bullish Barber, just me. Nah, at +3. Well, welcome, Bullish Barber. It's always good to see you, bro. I gotta get a haircut. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm looking like a bag of milk. Like a bag of milk. Dang. A-Dub, hope you had a nice day. I'm trying, man. Day's young, but thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for everyone who joins, supports the stream. If you could do me a favor, though, just one favor. Uno, can you like the video? Can you give me a like? If you're new, can you sub to the channel? I never asked for your money, but it don't mean I don't appreciate it. 4 people. If you're new to the stream, probably not. But if you are, this is pretty much a collaborative effort. Very interactive. Yeah, leave me a comment. I respond. We have an overarching topic. It's a community thing here, guys. We're a team first. But yeah. Oh, and guess what? Check it out. I got sound effects. Can you guys hear that? Oh yeah. I'm also thinking about adding a show to the lineup of the weekly streaming. So recently YouTube has like vertical streaming. I'm gonna try that out. And I'm going to key term. Gonna try to do a call-in show. What do you think? I haven't seen a crypto call-in show on YouTube. So we're gonna try that out. Sub, dub, and liked. Thank you. Appreciate you. What do you guys think about a call-in show though? That should be fun, because hey guys, sometimes I'm monologuing for a long time. It'd be good to get some fresh blood up in here. And who else better to talk to than my loyal community, the Wolf Pack. So make sure to sub. Might do that on the weekends. Just, kick back, relax, long form kind of thing. You guys can get your 2 cents in. But I'm still trying to figure out the logistics on it. So please bear with me for the time being. While I got you guys here, let me show my stuff. That's my X account. I'm going to drop the link right here. If you're on YouTube, follow me on X. Why not? That's my link. You could click on it in the chat. And then also, if you will happen to be on X, we love to have you. Welcome. Make sure to follow me on YouTube. It's always better. The more, the merrier. Oh, wait. No. That's my video. Damn. Let me drop it real quick. That's my channel. And you can see it here. I got to clean it up. Whatever. I'll get to it. If you could tell, guys, this is just like a diary of the journey. This channel's been a journey within itself. I started this in 2020. I went from 100 subs to 5,000 subs. The last 4 years I've stalled out. You know how it goes. I'll probably pick up once crypto's hot again and everyone likes it. But I got the real ones here right now. That's all that matters. That's all I care about, Crypto is always like hot or cold. There's a bunch of people that love it, then they hate it, and they love it again. And that's why they get wrecked. Don't be those people, man. That's why they get wrecked. They can't stay in it when it gets tough. They don't know what's happening. They go off of headlines. They buy when the headlines tell them to buy. They get wrecked because people who've been at the whole time dump on them. That's the cycle. It's always going to be the cycle. And the people who stay closest to the information profit 100% of the time. The people who don't are the profit 100% of the time. That's the way markets roll. Like it helps to understand how markets work, right? There's always two sides to every trade. In order for you to get money, someone has to lose. And if you're losing, that means your money's getting transferred from you to someone else. The whole point, the whole thing of this whole investing journey is to learn how to not be the one getting slaughtered, but the one profiting on the profitable end of the trade. You know what I mean? So if you got wrecked this last bear market, it's all good. Let's do it better this time. And not like saying, well, to be honest, every capital market is somewhat like predatory, right? When you think about it. I mean, and the money don't fall out of the sky. You know what I mean? 7 people, what's up? What's good, Dub? That growth is hot. We'll look at it. I don't even know if I can do a call-in stream. Can I do that? I don't even know. Would you guys listen? Would you guys tune in? Let me know, man. I'm not trying to do stuff. Hey, I could just chill, But if it's worth it, let me know. I'd appreciate the feedback. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. Bitcoin still has 52. What? And sometimes I stop looking at Bitcoin, because it's so much up and down, makes you go crazy. But it's good that Bitcoin is sticking. It's okay. I got to give it some credit. It's been at 52 longer than I thought it would. Showing some serious buy power. And I think that buy power is a byproduct of the ETF products that have come through. I mean, we're getting some more consistent buying, and I think that's the one thing that the ETF product will offer, right? Because think of an ETF investor, right? They get paid on their paycheck. A lot of the time, their 401k or whatever, their retirement fund is based off a percentage of their paycheck. They just split it off and they DCA in pretty much continuously. That's something that we haven't really seen to that type of consistency in crypto. And I think we're starting to see its effect now. Now, this thing's pretty extended. We ran up, in 16 days from 42,000 all the way to 52,000. Bitcoin put on 10K in 2 weeks. So if you guys forgot how exponential crypto could be, this is a little reminder. And I know how it is. When you go through this, all you remember is crypto can go down really fast. And when you go through this, all you can remember is crypto can not do much very, very fast. But then, that's just a phase of the cycle. We're moving into the more exciting phase of the cycle. And just so you know, this was kind of boring. Yeah, this was cool, but then there's a long downturn and then going sideways. It was boring. But it's always boring before it gets very, very interesting. And depending on where we are in the cycle, it might be getting very interesting pretty soon. We might be in the move right now. The beginning of the move is now without volatility. So expect volatility. But if this thing takes off, around the halving, a little after the halving, expect to see more days like that, man. The left translated cycle is a definite possibility. The only people who talk about, the left translated cycle. Okay, so hear me out. Left translated cycle, for those of you who don't know or don't follow Bob Lucas, is basically the peak of the market happening sooner than we expect. Now, when you think about it, I've always suggested that 2013 was more reminiscent of what's happening now than 2017 or 2020. Okay, so if you look at that uptrend on 2013, that thing pumped with a quickness. It's not a 2017-esque incline. It's very we might be experiencing that now, you know? And to me personally, that would suggest cycles are getting longer in duration. And to me, when you think about why and how that could occur, more money in a market cap takes more money to move the market cap. It makes sense, right? Now, I'm talking out loud here because I don't have the benefit of 2020 hindsight. I'm not able to look in the future and see what's going to come to pass. We're only able to look as mere mortals in the past and see what's occurred. So time is going to make all this mystery go away, right? Either I'm right or I'm wrong. What I'm saying is this thing might take off faster than people expect. And the reason I'm saying that is everyone's expecting that not to really happen. And Bitcoin is 100% the business of screwing everyone it possibly can. I mean, if you've been in crypto for any amount of time at all, you guys know Bitcoin's always leaving most people in the dust. That's why people jump in at the top. It's a bubble blowing machine. It's the mega bubble machine. Its job, its psychology, its price movements propels humongous bubbles in valuation. Now, Bitcoin's not a bubble, this and that. Yeah, whatever, man. At times it is, and at times it's not. It's an inverse bubble. But what Bitcoin's really good at doing is having extreme valuations in both directions within its cycles. You know, your job is to buy when the mean reversion is very low, like it's very undervalued. And then at times it's demonstrated it can be well overvalued for that given point in time. Now looking very macro. So we did the hard work, man. We did the hard work. But I gotta say what's up. B Cashy, how you been, man? Good? Tight. Tight. Hey, I tell those dudes at Cauldron Swap, I hit them up. See if they want to be on the channel. I'm gonna start trying to do some interviews of projects that seem interesting. Right? They're gonna be projects you're not gonna hear from like Altcoin Daily or Ivan or whatever, but like very niche stuff. I think there's always a market for that. I like stuff like that. I have a feeling you guys like stuff like that. But tell those dudes at Cauldron Swap to hit me back. 8 people, what's good? Let's go ahead and check out more of CoinMarketCap. Ethereum. See, this is what I'm talking about. So Bitcoin's stalling and Ethereum's almost at 3K. So Ethereum's the next phase of the cycle. We've talked about this. Money flows from the biggest market cap to the smallest market caps. But before it can go from Bitcoin to the altcoin forest, it's got to go through Ethereum first. And then once Ethereum really bloats up in valuation, then it starts falling through the biggest ERC20 tokens. And when that starts happening, then the money starts proliferating throughout the ecosystem. Let's check Ethereum real quick. 10 people was good. 1 second. Everything starting to rise up again, man. Everything's slowly raising off its bottom. Now, some things are in all-time highs right now, just to remind you. But I think at this point, if you're not well aware that crypto is starting to heat up, it's starting to do big things again, I think you're tripping. I think you're tripping. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go from here all the way straight. That's dumb. Don't think that. That's a noob thing to think. But what I am saying is we're going to have we've started the journey to Mount Everest. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you for going on this journey with me, this epic journey. And when these things start reaching all-time highs and start making breakouts, we're going to have live streams where we just celebrate. We deserve the celebration. This was not easy to do. Every bear market I've been in has not been easy. It's challenging in its own way, you know. Now, with that said, I want you guys to keep a solid head because it's not going to be easy to the top. The bull markets have its own set of challenges, and that's not tripping and gambling with all your gains and then losing it at the end because you got greedy. It's more about managing your emotions, managing your greed. And the bear market is about managing your fear. 7-day biggest gainer, though. I want to show you this. Effing WorldCoin. WorldCoin. Sam Altman trying to take over the world again. This is the one where you got to scan your retina at like one of those orbs that Sam put out all over the globe, and then you get free coins. So this thing obviously is a little sketch from a human sovereignty standpoint. I'm not going to scan my iris. That's weird. But hey, you guys do what you want to do. But this thing has taken off. And the crazy thing is, if this thing's a big gainer, you're going to have a lot of people scanning the irises. But, I don't suggest it. But, hey, I came in 2013. I'm libertarian with it, man. Crypto is not, I'm not about crypto like that. Like I like crypto from the self-sovereignty, be your own bank, this and that. But when it comes to like scam, no, I ain't doing it. 11 people made it. Pens 87, what's good? Hey man, is that your dog driving? That's a danger to your health. I don't suggest that either. Oh man. Well, okay, let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Let's go look at 7-day biggest loser, StarkNet. Down 13%, Sui down 8%, Pith down 6%. These are rookie numbers as far as down percentages. It's interesting. And I'm going to show you guys a little something. If you don't follow me on X, make sure to do it. Please. Please, please, please. Wait a minute. What the hell did I do? Nah. I'm deleting that. I don't know where I put it. Whatever. But if you don't follow me on X, I'm going to show you a thread that I put together talking about altcoin season. I just did an update on it. I'm going to show you right now. So basically, 4 hours ago, I said, update. Bitcoin dominance continues to show weakness with a multi-year rising wedge. Within a multi-year rising wedge, altcoin season draws near. Go look at that. This is basically, but I could just show you the real chart, but this is Bitcoin dominance. And I'm going to show you where we saw the pattern play out or starting to form. And this is pretty much violated the structure. So it's going to head down. And all these gains, guys, at the lowest drop in Bitcoin dominance happened what? This was like beginning of February, maybe late January. All these altcoin gains, that's basically a negative 6% on Bitcoin dominance. That's nothing. We're seeing these kind of gains with no drop in Bitcoin dominance. Just want to let you be aware. And I'll show you the pattern when he first identified it. That's what it looked like back in October. Okay? So just want to make it clear that these things take a while to play out when you're investing over a macro time frame. It takes a while to play out. It takes time. But the sooner we get to this point, that's the halving. A lot of things lined up in the halving. In the thread, I also talked about, this was before the Bitcoin ETF was approved, right? That was just a rumor at that point. I talked about how that timing was very, very coincidental. That played out already, right? Halving's coming up. That's going to play out. Bitcoin dominance looked like it's going to drop. That's going to play out. And one of the things I didn't mention in my thread was the potential for the Fed rate cuts to start occurring. That could play out. And that's something that could throw fuel onto the fire. So when people think that the left translation is not a possibility, I don't think they're completely aware of all the things that are converging into a single point. And now we have buying demand for spot ETFs. It's like a perfect storm. It's a perfect storm. I think 2024 is going to be an exciting year for crypto. A lot of people think 2025, and this is one of the things. If we start breaking out, blue sky breakout in 2024, that's it. It's not going to go into 2025. This is going to be a very exponential move up. And it's probably going to catch a lot of people off guard by thinking there's even more to come in 2025. And that's what people who get into the crypto train late always think. It's not too late. They come to you and they say, what? Is it too late to buy in? And what do you say? Yes. But do they ever listen to you? Never. They never listen to you. Even if you're trying to protect them, they won't listen to you. They'll jump in and hope for the best and say, we're early. Early for when? Long term? I guess. Short term? You're late. And no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear they missed an opportunity. So if this thing starts taking off, it's going to be hard to call the top. And you're probably not going to max out the gains. But like knowing that, just know that you made like making money, making profit is a win. Because the blow off could happen fast, but so can the come down. However it comes, it goes the same. Yup. Love you, Dub. Thanks, Irrelevant. Appreciate you. We can go ahead though and look at Bitcoin dominance a little bit. I kind of showed you this morning, but I could show you more recently, as of a couple hours ago. So just so you guys know how this moves, right? Lower low on the W, right? You can see it's slightly slanted that way, downwards. That's showing you the direction. The W gave me an understanding that it's gonna probably try to climb back in, but every single time it just shows less fervor, right? Climbed in barely. You could even make an argument that this is a confirmation that it's going down. Just round it out. Look at that sell pressure. Think of forces, each sell order like a force coming down, pushing it down. You could see the obvious overcoming a force of the selling versus the buying. Round it out and starting to fall down again. This thing is screwed, man. It's so screwed. Bitcoin dominance is screwed. And soon Bitcoin maxis are going to understand why people invest in altcoins. They're going to understand. I know how it is, man. In every single cycle, you have all these new geniuses that come through on the scene. And they say, ha, you're dumb. You bought altcoins. You're dumb. Bitcoin's the only one. You're dumb. Yo, they could think I'm dumb. As long as altcoins do what they're supposed to do, they could say I'm dumb all day. Because at the end of the day, when altcoin season does its thing, you can make 10x more money on altcoin season. All you have to do, though, is get your exit. You have to exit at the right time, right? Bitcoin moves more sustained. That's why it's an easier ride for new people to get in, right? It's a buy and hold kind of thing. It usually goes down less. It goes up for a longer, consistent amount of time now because there's a bigger market cap. But if you're able to navigate nimbly small market cap cryptos, everyone knows you can make a lot more money in them. There's a lot more risk involved with them. Not saying there isn't. But with great return comes great risk. It's the only way. It's the only thing that's fair, right? You can't have great safety and great return. I mean, if that was the case, everyone would be rich, right? So, hey, we'll see how it goes, though, guys. 21 people. What up, Dub? Let them call you whatever, bro. Altcoin season is starting, bro. Keep your confidence. Rocket, red countdown, lift off. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too old for that crap, man. I'm getting too old for it. Guys, look. People in investing can call you whatever they want. That's fine. That's on them. They don't want some of this moolah. That's on them. But once you've been in the space for a long time and you get confident enough to make contrarian calls, you stop caring. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your thesis, right? And because you do the hard work, because you do the research, because you stay in the space when everyone quits, you're able to do that. You're able to identify the actual risks that are worth taking because they actually have more of a chance of paying off than they don't. People think altcoins are just a risk because they don't do the hard work. Yeah, you can't just jump in there and throw your money around. Yeah, dog, you just bought a dog coin that popped off 3 hours ago. Of course you lost your money. You know what I'm saying? 17 people, what's good? Thanks for the content, Dub. Clint Eastwood, anytime, man. Glad to see you guys. I wanted to stop by last week on the stream, but hopefully I could join you guys this week. I know it's been a little bit. I've been busy as anything, but it's always glad to have you. And guys, check out Clint Westwood. My bad, bro. Clint Westwood. Xavier, Blind Dave, they do a cool show on Thursdays, a little bit after my show. If you guys could drop the actual time in there, that'd be great. They're a bunch of crypto G's. They talk about relevant things regarding crypto, self-sovereignty, stuff that people of a older crypto class would talk about, but that's why I like. It's what really matters. It's not Moonboy talk. I appreciate it. Solana memes are where it's at. Catfish on Sol, about to move. Vaughn community looks great. Cool. Hey, I need some input though. Would you guys watch a call-in stream, a crypto call-in stream? That sound like a cool thing? Because I'm not gonna do it if no one wants to watch it, but I will if people do. Let me know. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at Total One. So Total One on TradingView, guys. Make sure to get a TradingView account. Why not, man? But make sure to do that. Jeez, notifications are killing me. Get out of here. It's a crypto market cap. So everything in crypto, all the money in crypto, including Bitcoin, altcoins, everything wrapped into one. This thing is obviously retraced, and all the way from the bottom in December 2022, we have retraced or went back up 157%. We're currently sitting at $1.9 trillion. The highest the crypto market cap has ever been in history is almost $3 trillion. So we've made up another, a 2/3 of what we used to be. That's pretty close. We're only 33% away from all-time highs on the crypto market cap. And that's going to get eclipsed. I'm going to be quite frank. It's going to get eclipsed. This thing is going to, I don't even know. To be honest, I think we have a chance to make around 10 trillion. That's probably conservative, but I'm going to be conservative right now. 10 trillion market cap for crypto this coming cycle. That's only like what? Little over the 3x? That's nothing, right? Then we have the total 2, excluding Bitcoin. So this is a good representation, but it has Ethereum. So a good representation of the altcoin market cap. Altcoin market cap over the last, 2 weeks has risen up 20%. Isn't that funny? As Bitcoin dominance is showing weakness, we hop over to the total 2 market cap or altcoin market cap, and it raises up 20%. Do you guys see why I use multiple charts to get a better understanding of what's happening here? You can't figure out what's happening on one chart. You can't. You jump to the Bitcoin dominance, it starts dropping. You jump over to total 2. In theory, knowing what they are and what they represent, it starts rising up. You see how that works? That inverse relationship. Bitcoin dominance go down, altcoin market cap go up. So I'm trying to teach you guys how to fish. So, if something happens to me, God forbid, you can eat for a lifetime. Now, with that said, on the weekly, it's showing a little extended overbought. So this thing should come back at some point. That's what I've been expecting. I've been telling you guys that. In the beginning, when things start lifting off of the ground, it's like overcoming inertia. And think of inertia, which is a principle of physics. Let me put it in more layman terms. Gravity, right? I used to work in space and defense, right? Specifically in liquid propulsion systems for space systems, okay? So when the launch happens, most of the fuel used in a space shuttle launch is overcoming gravity at sea level, because that's at the point when the force of gravity is the heaviest on the item. So you actually spend most of that energy being brought up in that big old tank, getting off of the lowest parts, right? So when we're at a low part, it's going to take more and more effort to overcome, right? More volatility. But the higher we get, the less overall force you need to get into space. And then when you're in space, or let me just hop over here, this is space where there's no technical resistance. There's no real force. There's no sellers sitting here and be like, I'm going to sell here. This is a technical point. It's basically what's happening. These traders they have this to work off of, so they're using it to their advantage. You're selling here, buying in here. That's what we're running into. That's the force of gravity I'm talking about. But when we reach space and we get into outer orbit, there's no gravity anymore. Smoother sailing. That's why you start seeing stuff like this occur. That's why you start seeing stuff like this occur. And I'm just trying to kind of make a parallel, a physical parallel, because it helps understand like charting as if it was other things in life. So you could think through it, right? Sometimes it gets a little too technical for my taste. This is how I understand stuff. So hopefully it's a little more digestible. Explain. Explain what, bro? Bitcoin dominance is going to dump, but when? Well, I try to show you. I mean, like, do you have a crystal ball? Because I don't. Look, here's the thing, man. Everyone comes up here and says, when's this going to happen? It's like, bro, it's not that easy. Crap's hard. Crap's hard. All I can show you is the overall direction, right? Over the next couple months, right? I'd say probably definitely by April, we should see significant drops. But I'm not gonna like sit here and tell you like, oh, this day, like, nah, dog. Like you gotta put a little work in. Sometimes you have to hold a little longer than you think, or it happens right away. When BlackRock starts cashing out of what? Actually, that wouldn't happen, right? Because if BlackRock's cashing out, they're not buying into altcoins. BlackRock wouldn't cash out until Bitcoin is at all-time highs. Like, guys, like BlackRock did not jump in here and dedicate billions of dollars to have a spot ETF to get 20%. You know what I mean? They want multiples on their money. I think at least not until Bitcoin six figures. And even at that point, I don't expect Bitcoin to just drop at 6 figures. I think it's going to go well into 6 figures. Not saying like 500,000, but I'd say low 6 figures, maybe 200,000, right? Because what can we look at? What can we look at to kind of draw a parallel as to like Bitcoin crossing a psychological threshold of 100K? Well, one thing that comes to mind, and there's probably more, but one thing that comes to mind is Polygon. So we'll go over here and we can see what happened when Polygon crossed a pretty round number, $1. So when Polygon passed $1, everyone was talking about it. That's like right here. But when it went to $1, it went straight to 2. Because at $1, that's when the headlines come out. That's when it makes news. That makes like everyone starts piling in at $1. Same thing's probably going to happen with Bitcoin. Once it hits 100K, oh, that's going to be the biggest, fattest, juiciest headline on the face of the earth. Every newspaper is going to be printing that out. It's going to be on CNBC. It's going to be all over the news. Everyone who didn't like Bitcoin is now starting to change their thought process from the stupid, I don't want to be in it, to did I miss this? Did I get this wrong? And no one wants to be wrong. So they're going to start throwing their money at it. And especially because we have an ETF now where they can start throwing their retirements at it. Like, to be honest, like, yeah, spot ETF for Bitcoin's it's cool, but it's quasi irresponsible because all these people, like, they're not sophisticated crypto investors, but they are adults. So they're able to put their funds in where they want to put their funds in. I'm not going to tell them not to. BlackRock sure as hell is not going to tell them not to. You know what I mean? Thanks for your point of view, Dub. Anytime. And just so you guys know, these are all my points of view. Okay, like I am not Nostradamus. Well, at least what I can offer is rationale as why I think things. I mean, hey, that's better than some YouTubers, right? Like I'm not just picking a number and saying this. I'm not just picking a direction and saying that. I'm trying to show you on a chart why I think what I think. And even better yet, you can get smarter from it and you could put your own spin on it, right? I'm just a data point. That's all I've ever been, a data point. And I think that's what all of you guys should treat all of your YouTubers that you watch as data points. No one's a pro at this game. I think we all need a level of humility in crypto. It's a new asset class. Just popped up on the scene 10 years ago. It's really not that long. So we're all kind of learning together, But I do think I've gotten a little smarter over the cycles. So I'm tired of getting wrecked. Do you think X payments will integrate BTC, LTH, BCH, and Doge? I think Doge for sure. I don't know about the other ones. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I think Doge is coming first. You know what I mean? I mean, look, remember when I mean, Elon caught a case on that when he changed the little bird icon to the Doge icon like 2 years ago. Remember that on Twitter? And Doge started pumping. He caught a lawsuit on that. He keeps flirting with Doge and getting himself into lawsuits. Like, I don't think he's that much of a troll where he's gonna like continue to get legal problems from it. I think he's telegraphing something. I literally think he's telegraphing something like, hey, look at this, right? And people, so much time elapses between it that they think it's a joke and he's a troll. I don't think so. Like, yeah, Elon's a troll, but he's not dumb, right? Like, he's cold and calculated. He could pick any crypto in the world. He talks about freaking Doge. I think that's funny. And I think it's kind of smart in a way because Doge is one of the most decentralized cryptocurrencies in the market. Say what you want about it. It's a meme coin, but you can't take away the fact that Doge has a lot of wallets, a lot of people. And if you understand how blockchains are valued, it's network effects. So essentially what Elon did was he looked around and saw an unused network that had a lot of participants and he hijacked it. And he would be smart to integrate it into his platform. That's just me. 19 people. What's goody? Elon Musk is RACA coin. Elon never mentioned it. Strange. Elon's mom is RACA coin? Really? What is that? I never even heard of that. You know what's funny? You know what's real funny? All these like founders and stuff, their moms are jumping into projects now. Like what was it? Like one of the lead developers for Metis is Vitalik Buterin's mom. What is happening, dog? What? Well, because Vitalik's smart, his mom's smart too now. Like I don't even know. See, that's why I think we're starting to get into a little hypey. And as the cycle goes on, it's gonna get even dumber. It's gonna get dumber and dumber and dumber. Metaverse. Elon will always be the Doge father. That's true, man. That's true. Because Elon's smart enough to see a network that crypto thought Doge was a joke. Elon has said that's a big, valuable network I can use. I think we need to give Elon some props on taking advantage of a situation at this point. Because out of every crypto, he picked Doge. Decentralized, it's not a rug, big community, it's memeable, so it's viral. Hey, we'll see. Laughing out loud, I know, man, I know. Hey, Blind Dave, my bad, man. I wanted to join last week on the Hash It Out. Hit me up this week. We'll try to make it for sure. It's been a while. I know. It's been so long, my hair got long. But I'm gonna have a haircut this Thursday, so have me over, dude. 21 people, what's good? I'm gonna try to do something I've never done before on Saturday, though. Okay, on Saturday, I'm gonna try to do a call-in show. So I'm gonna have some of you guys who wanted to hop on, talk to the bro. It'll be fun. We'll see. I think it'll be cool, man. I got sound effects and everything. Check it out. Can you hear that? Can you guys hear that?
Emotional damage.
I don't know. An X space? No. Live stream. Here. Great idea. I would listen. Cool. Yeah, man. I like long form. I like talk shows. I think it keeps it fresh. It's engaging. It's fun. Why not? And I got sound effects. Dang, man. So you guys say something, get slapped. There you go. Yeah, man. Why not? Let's go ahead and look at the total 3. You can look at total 3. Hey, that played out, didn't it? So I was drawing stuff with total 3 and we just broke out. So total 3, if you don't know, it's excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum to get a better handle. So if you notice, total 1, everything included, Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins. Total 2, minus the Bitcoin, including Ethereum altcoins. Then you go total 3, minus the Bitcoin and Ethereum, the 2 biggest cryptocurrencies by market cap. So that gives you a better understanding of the kind of nuanced crypto, like altcoin economy. That's breaking out right now too. So since the last 2 weeks, it's raised up, including the downturn, about 12%. So that's telling us that total 2 rose up about what, 6 to 8%. Total 3 rose up about 12%. That's telling us that that money that's soaked into Bitcoin is starting to get squeezed out, and it's going down into the lower economy of altcoins. It's even going further down into the altcoin economy past Ethereum. And that's how you can use multiple charts, try to get a better understanding of what's happening here. So it's good to see this, man. The money's staying in the ecosystem, and it's very apparent. It's very apparent by just going on the coin market cap, doing a heat check, throwing on the 7-day World Coin up 136%. Sam Altman, you're gonna take over the world and whatever. But Sia coin, look, Sia coin, that's the Dino coin too. That was like the OG decentralized cloud storage coin. Then Filecoin came out, but this thing's up 51% in 7 days. Arweave, that's newer. Fetch AI, that's an older coin that caught a lot of pump because the AI craze last cycle. Right, that's up 43%. Filecoin's following. Decentralized cloud storage is looking hot. The graph, that's looking hot. VeChain, Hedera hash graph, Ronin, Caspa. I mean, Hedera. Let's check out Hedera. So Hedera is approaching a spot I think is pretty critical for it. I mean, yeah. Hit 11. Hedera is trying to break up. If you see that, look. So if you look at it like a bull, right? It's coming down, starts to flatten out. It actually goes flat, and now it's starting to turn up. Hope you guys can see that slight increase on the base of Hedera. Like I've been saying, it's going to go to 20 cents pretty easily. So expect something to be happening with Hedera pretty soon. Not financial advice, but it's just obvious. Okay. At that point, you'll probably see like some kind of correction, but Hedera is leaving its station too. But it's the same thing with just a lot of tokens in general. I mean, name your favorite token. You know, Monero's even up. Monero just got crushed to death, and now it's coming back. It's showing obvious buy support. There's buying people in the altcoin market willing to buy the altcoin market. Monero got crushed like 30-40%, and now it's people are buying it up. Crypto's back. Optimism. I mean, let's check this out. That's a up and coming layer 2 competitor to Polygon. I mean, competitor in the fact that it does a similar function, but from its ecosystem standpoint, not so much. Optimism is on all-time highs. Wow. Look at Doge. And I think Doge is like the canary in the coal mine because it's like the godfather of meme coins. Like it or not, that's what it is. It's the biggest meme coin. Once it hits like $13, 13 cents, I think it's going to start turning up. You could kind of see an increase. We'll have to see what it does on this correction or whatever. But I see a time coming real soon where Doge starts turning up. And when that happens, it brings people, that's a beautiful thing about Doge. It brings people who don't like crypto into crypto. And that's good for crypto. Whether you like meme coins or not, that's great for crypto, you know? Ready. Cool. HBAR was second biggest pumping coin yesterday. Saucer Swap too. Cool. I might have missed Saucer Swap, man. That's okay. It's okay. You know, you can't get it all. There's thousands of coins, so you can't get them all. And I want you guys to think like that too. Don't, if you miss something, who cares? Okay. It's better to not care than jump into something when it's high and get hurt. You know, don't care. There's going to be more opportunities in this bull run. It's not over. It's just getting started. But if you find yourself being like, oh my goodness, should I jump in? Don't do it. Don't do it. And it might go up more. Okay. But that's just a bad habit. You don't want to get in that habit, right? Because at some point you're going to get crushed. You're going to lose 90%. Don't reward bad habits. Growth, LOL. Let's just show the people what growth is. The growth team shows up every week. That is an ugly icon though. Growth is kicking arse, man. Look at that. This is a meme coin on Hedera. This thing went up from 6. This thing almost 10x in what, a month and a half? See, and this is a tiny market cap coin. This is 3 million market cap, 3.5 million. Altcoin season's coming, and this is just the beginning. You know what I mean? Brought some more Doge yesterday. Cool. Bro, I swear Solana meme coins are showing this, are showing the start, just like NFTs last time. What was the Solana meme coin you said? I think I lost it. Oh, Bonk. Bonk, right? I mean, Bonk was showing up way long time ago. My bad, my internet's sucking. I think Bonk's drop is done. I think it's pretty obvious. It's doing, like, you know, some accumulation. Obviously, it went up high, it came down low. People take a while to get over it. You know, buying support comes in, people look around, see if it's safe again, and then I don't think it's done. Yeah. I mean, Bonk is obviously Solana's biggest meme coin. We love H-Bar. Good. H-Barians, to be honest, the communities that have supported me the most so far have been H-Barians, definitely Wandalorians, definitely Bitcoin cashers. Is that the name they use? My bad, guys. I'm not trying to start any fights. Litecoin community showed me some love. Who else? Digibyte too, you know? I got love for my the peeps that support me, you know? Reciprocity. I use Doge and SHIB as a measure of new money in crypto. I don't own but follow. Sure you don't want to own, Blind Dave? See, I don't think SHIB is going to be a bad thing either, man. And this is my thought process. You don't have to do nothing, Blind Dave. I know you're OG in the space. You can do whatever you want. But hear me out. Hear me out. Look how low SHIB is. Everyone's forgotten about SHIB. Everyone's moved on to the hottest, sexy meme coin. That's the way the meme coin crowd works. But SHIB, its fractal looks a lot like what just happened right here between what, May 2021 to September 2021. It's just taking much longer to play out. This thing looks exactly the same. But, you know, after that accumulation happens, bang, takes off, right? And the reason I say that is meme coins, like it or not, when they're on the bottom, they're a great entry, right? The reason is it takes a little money to make a lot of money. That's what we call asymmetric risk. That's what I like to look at. That's when I first saw Bitcoin in 2013. I said I could put a little in and I could lose this, whatever. I chalk it up to a couple nights of drinking, right? Or I could make a lot. Sometimes those kind of setups play out, right? You stand to lose a little, but you can stand to make a lot, you know? So when I say investing in meme coins, you don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. And I actually don't suggest that with meme coins. Now, a lot is a subjective term. It has to do with your lifestyle, your economic situation. But what I'm trying to say is, like, don't bet the farm on meme coins, but it could be exposed to meme coins because they can go up much higher than you could expect, and it can happen much faster than you ever imagined. You know what I mean? But Blind Dave, you be the judge of that. Let's see. Once you saw growth, you never forget it. Curious a Doge vote to utilize Polygon. What? Doge vote? Like the foundation? Because there's already projects doing that, like that are Polygon based projects like Doge Chain, right? They have the biggest amount of wrapped Doge in the space. And they've already been using Polygon's infrastructure to give EVM compatibility, smart contract compatibility, and thus DeFi to Doge. But what are you talking about, man? Is something different? Trends on Soul. What is this? Trend on Soul? That's not a that's not a coin, bro. You playing me? Catfish. That's rude, man. You shouldn't catfish anyone. Let's see. Let's see. Is this it? It's not looking that hot, man. Vonk? Oh, these are small. They're not even showing up on CoinMarketCap yet. There's thousands. Well, is it? Do I have to go to Do I have to go to CoinGecko? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Dang, man. It's gonna be exciting time, guys. I think it's gonna be exciting time for crypto coming up, but I think we definitely deserve it, right? I like dog fi hat. Dog with hat. Oh, it has the feel of bonk. Okay, let me check that out. I've heard of that. It's a little dog with a hat. Dog with hat. Damn, man. Ticker is whiff. 40 cents. It's a Solana project. Ah. Market cap is kind of high. It came out when? So it's only a month old. Wow. As of yesterday. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, obviously, I don't have the benefit of like time, but it's looking like it's kind of having a W-esque pattern. But that's the problem with these new coins. You don't have enough to really analyze. But I've heard this from different people in the space, though. So it's starting to get around. Speaking of SHIB, I have put a little money into some projects in the Shibarium. Maybe in 3 to 5 years, I will do something. You got to sell during the cycles. So maybe it won't be 3 to 5 years. Maybe it'll be sooner than that because you could probably sell, get back in 3 to 5 years. You know what I mean? You got to align when you want to sell up with the cycles because there's times of excess. Like crypto is time of extreme excess and extreme lack. There's no in between. There's none. There's none. You want to sell at the top and then mission completed. You know what I mean. WAN, please. Oh, yes. To WAN. So I'm going to put you guys on some game. WAN chain, WAN chain. This is WAN chain's chart. Okay. Hear me out. Looks like a bag of milk. I get it. I get it. I get it. The reason things happen like this and it's sustained for a long time is because it's all the timing of when the project's launched, right? People get into the sale, people start buying at the top, it starts rising up and they get hurt. A lot of people get hurt, right? It's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate timing. But that does not mean the project is bad, okay? That just means the perception of people is negative, and it's been negative for a long time. However, while it's been negative, WANchain has been building this entire time connecting blockchains. There's been about 34 blockchains connected right now. And the difference between WANchain's bridges is they're doing non-EVM too. They got XRP Ledger, they got Litecoin, they got Doge, they got a bunch of them. They got Cardano. What bridges are you hearing connecting these coins? They're all EVM to EVM, right? And the reason I bring that up is because more money passing through a bridge means more money could flow into the ecosystem. More money could flow into the actual asset. And now WAN's starting to implement reasons to hold the WAN token, right? There's going to be a service fee now or something like that. Now, the details aren't released on that. But I have a feeling it's probably going to be used to start reducing the amount of WAN. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, you know? But like, if you could read between the lines on the releases on WANchain, kind of hinting towards that, you know. So as utility picks up, they're going to have more and more WAN. to actually do those cross-chain transactions, right? As that happens, the supply starts potentially going away. We'll have to see. Will be a very exciting time. I agree. Yes, Doge had a vote about 2 weeks ago to implement Polygon. Thought similar, Go Converse and Solidity on POW while waiting for DGB Rosetta. Should be interesting. You can get rich with the dev teams, get alpha, and know what's happening at ground level. Yeah, you can also get rugged by devs too. You got to know a good dev, man. You got to have a good relationship with the dev. You have to know a trustworthy dev because that's what devs do, man. They typically run with the bag. To Converse. I tagged you and Culture Swap on X. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, you guys are all parts of different ecosystems, right? I love to be a platform. We could put them on, we could talk. I'm not going to guarantee gains or anything, but what I can do is ask hard questions. We can get to know projects better. We could get them some exposure. At the very least, we can get them some good content that they can use to market themselves. Because I know how it is, man. I know how it is to be a small player in this game and have good ideas, good thought processes, or good products and just not get any shine. I want to do it differently. So if you guys have projects or your ecosystems or projects within your ecosystems, let them know I'm interested and we can do this. We can do this because I like smart people and I like good projects. That's why. You think it's possible to integrate Solana to WAN chain bridges? Yeah. Why not? Why not? Hit WAN chain up. Tell your ecosystems if you guys are siloed and you can't get anywhere, and like these EVM people don't want to play ball with you because sometimes, to be quite honest, Ethereum gatekeeps, Bitcoin gatekeeps. That's trash. It's trash in a handbag. We need to connect the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem together. Tell them to hit WAN chain up. Tell them. They're good people, man. WAN chain is up. I don't care if some FOMO boys FUD around. Hope WAN connects with Hedera too. We still need more bridges. Tell Hedera, hit them up. I mean, I think it's a great thing. I know you guys got Hashport, but Hashport's not going to connect you to Litecoin or what do you call it, Cardano or XRP. You know what I mean? So hit them up. Fire and Beat Cashy. I don't know. I'm thinking you want to connect Beat Cash with WAN. Let's connect all these chains together. Let's connect all of our chains together. So we could just moon ourselves. We don't need the help of these big EVM protocols. Screw it. Let's do it ourselves. Let's do it live. Let's do it, man. I've always envisioned a world where all the blockchains are connected together, but the problem with crypto is crypto stops itself. Crypto fights itself. I don't get it. We don't need to do that anymore. We need to grow as an industry. We need to be past our biases. We need to actually work together because the whole world doesn't know our differences. They don't care about our differences. We're all crypto nerds to them. So we might as well unite, You might as well unite. Hold on. I like that, man. Oh, I need to get a physical soundboard though. That'd be fun. Fire. Let's do it. Yeah, guys, it's been about an hour. I do this twice a week. I'm going to start doing, I'll see how the first one goes. I'm going to be doing a show on Saturday. I'll announce on my Twitter or X account. So if you don't follow me there, please follow me there. I'm going to be doing a call-in show. I'm going to be attempting. If it doesn't work out, it's the first time, but I'm going to try. And we're going to have a topic. I'm going to take callers. You guys call in. We're going to chat it up. Should be fun. But I do this show where we talk about alpha and just general things in the space twice a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Pacific Standard Time. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time-ish. And Blind Dave, don't forget to send me that invite for Thursday. If you guys want to check me out on Thursday after the show, I'm going to be over there, hopefully, on Hash It Out. Or Clint Westwood, Xavier, Blind Dave. Chalk it up. It's a lot of fun. But until next time, guys, I'm DubDigital. Talk to you guys later. Peace.